Hey homeowners, you were thinking about saving tens of thousands of dollars on commissions by selling your home on your own? I think you're onto something. Up next, I'm going to share 5 tips with you that can help you get to that closing table with a lot more money. Hey everyone, Ethan Reyes here, Real Expert Consulting, again with eXp Realty. Let's go ahead and get to those 5 things. Tip number 1, let's prep the home. House prep is definitely overlooked on many cases, not only just on general on the market listings, but definitely I see it in most cases for sale by owner. Presentation is everything. So I'm not asking you to go ahead and break the bank, but there's many do-it-yourself projects that can save you tens of thousands and actually boost the appeal of your home in its current state. Along with prepping the home, it may be difficult to decide how to consolidate the space or materials and or furniture in the home. And actually it may benefit you to hire a professional stager. Professional stagers can either design the home for you, just bringing in pieces that they rent for a period of time that would elevate the appeal of your home, but definitely also an alternative, stagers are also hired to kind of make do with the material that is in the home already. And they can create more of a flow that is more advantageous to your bottom line. Number 2, I would definitely recommend for you to skip out on renovating the big ticket items, meaning the bathroom, kitchen. Although those are the most valuable parts of a home in terms of pricing and what you can get. However, just as it is the most crucial, you can invest a lot of money, time, and heartache and might not get the return you were looking for on the sale of the home. It may even cost you more than planned if you're going ahead and focusing on those renovations. However, if there is discretionary money there and renovations are definitely required, not a little bit more than just for updating purposes, then definitely consider it if it's in the budget. Number 3 would be pricing. Pricing is more of an art than it is a science. If it were very easy, even homes that were listed on the market with real estate agents, professional real estate agents, wouldn't expire. It's really difficult because the market is always changing depending on timing. It could be election year, it can be actually tax cuts or even cuts on loan rates, and which we're seeing the best that we've seen in 10 years by far. So it is definitely a competitive market for buyers. So and sellers, because buyers are having more options, but they're more active than ever. So with that being said, in terms of your pricing, I would recommend that if you're not skilled with analyzing market data through the recordings with the homes that are specific to matching about the specifics of your home, then I would even go as far as hiring a state licensed appraiser. And you can gauge more or less where you would want to be depending on your situation and your timeline to move. Whether or not is changing for jobs, whether you're downsizing, a divorce, so many different circumstances may determine how aggressive you are with your pricing. 4 is by far one of the most important on either side, whether you're selling as a real estate agent, if you're selling for sale by owner, or even on the purchase side. Sellers' disclosures. Coming into this game, anticipating huge savings, you definitely don't want to drop the ball, skipping out on federal and state mandated seller's disclosures and any latent defects, or it's just full disclosure. An omission is lying and it's illegal, quite simply put. You can seek the updated disclosure forms at either your local title company, or if you're in an attorney state, at your local attorney's office, or you can look up your town or city's MLS and you can kind of pull forms straight from those sites. But be very careful, because I'm here in New York State and your seller's disclosures might be a lot different if, let's say, you're in Florida, which again is a title state. We made it to the 5th step, and it is possibly the most fun, but definitely the most trickiest, and it's promotion. Now, promotion, we're talking about getting eyes on your property, because that's going to increase a supply and demand scenario for you. The more demand you have on your so fixed supply, the better for your money. It's common sense, right? Now, it's about how can you get your home in front of as many eyes as opposed to the competition getting all the attention. How we do that, it's simply crisp photography, decluttering that handled on the first part in step one, and maybe staging. And that crisp photography is going to elevate and highlight all the high points of your home and bring some attraction. And put yourself in the shoes of the buyer, right? Become psychologically connected as to how you would want to buy your next home. How would you want it to appear and appeal, right? Does it have a particular scent? Is the lighting good? Is the lawn cut? Is there a fence that's out of place? Maybe I have to kind of clean it up, paint it. Before going even all to that, I want you to understand that the National Association of Realtors, NAR, report that from all homes that are sold, 8% were sold without a real estate agent. And of that 8%, which hopefully you fall under, a third of those sellers sold directly to someone they worked with, knew, or a neighbor. So bust out the Rolodex and call and text message, email, write to as many people that you know before going ahead and spending the money on quality photography, staging, and all other fixes that are going to elevate. You're talking about digital promotion, New York Times ads, so many different facets, more than just putting it up on Zillow or for sale by owner.com. Funny story about that. The owner of the company for sale by owner.com actually listed his home for sale with no other than a real estate agent. But you can fall under that 8%. I can definitely sense it because the market is definitely good. The economy is strong, and many people are with that succession of that 8%. But there's more that goes to it. But if you have those 5 as your baseline, those 5 tips as your baseline, you're on the right path. And it's not like I know everything. I only wrote the book at Selling for Sale by Owner. Well, you can go ahead and inbox me. You can email me, and you have my link and email below. You can go ahead and discuss how we can go ahead and get you this book for free. I'll go ahead and mail it to you. It's not a problem. Again, this is Efren Reyes with Real Expert Consulting. If this video offered you any value whatsoever, please like, share, comment, definitely subscribe, but most of all, be well.